Did the price of an H20 chip in China just go up overnight?
By 15%. I mean, look, the reality, it's the cost of doing business, right? And I think when you look at Jensen, you look at anyone in the semi world, you need access to China. And it comes down to this is ultimately the path that they're going to have to go through. And look, in investors, it's a headline sort of risk or shocker. But the reality is that you need to get into China. It's what you got to do.
Given where we were a few months ago, is this an improvement?
Oh, it's a massive improvement. I mean, if you go back to some of those dark days, you know, where we were in April, some of those Armageddon days, it's showing at least now there is negotiations, right? And in that, it's essentially a game of high-stakes poker. So when you look at what's happening in tech, just like we saw with Cook at the White House and everything else, it's like, okay, if you play nice in the sandbox, that's going to be how this is going to work, at least for the next 3.5 years. And I think for big tech, you don't want to be on the outside looking in. And it's essentially the deal you can't refuse, right? I mean, to quote Godfather, it's like this is one where tech companies need to go down this route to get access to China. And I think on the other side, Trump administration recognizes, hey, if we don't give them access, it's going to make China that much stronger, Huawei, everyone else.
Is this the new rules of the road, though? You have to basically pay off the U.S. government?
Look, I mean, we're in unprecedented territory, and I do think you're starting to see big tech CEOs better understand the rules. And I think that's why if you're on the outside, it's not a good spot to be. Now, from an investor perspective, you'll pay the 15% tax to get access to China.
And that's worth it.
It's worth it because relative to the market and relative to the opportunity. And even though there'll be a lot of questions in terms of what this means, I think overall, relative to the last few months, it's much more bullish for U.S. tech and semis and Nvidia and the Godfather of AI, Jensen, and everyone else to have access to the China market.